Hello friends and welcome to the Saitama Stacker channel. All you Wolfpack members out there, thanks for jumping on board and taking a look at what I have to share with you today. If you are new to the Saitama token or you're exploring it for use in your own portfolio, I hope you find this video of value. If you are not currently subscribed, I would ask that you please like the content and subscribe to the channel. Help us get it out there to more people, as the goal of this is to help grow the community around the Saitama token. So folks, with that stated, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on with Saitama token today. Saitama information is a little bit, I wouldn't say horribly difficult to find, but you do kind of have to go to several different sites to piece things together. So for today's video, I'll be using the Saitama token official website, the CoinMarketCap site, a little bit off CoinGecko, and then of course we'll be using my Saitama Stacker spreadsheet to give you a display of what's going on with Saitama rewards and show you a little bit about how that works. So for starters, let's take a look at some of the key metrics for Saitama token. Current holders are 33,288. The volume in the last 24 hours, 1,900,000, and the current market capitalization is 256,200,000. Now, I'm going to point something out that's kind of interesting, and it's a question that I've got out to the Saitama development team currently, but something about the price and the market cap aren't making sense to me right now, especially where it is concerning the burn percentage. I'm going to have a discussion with you today. It's going to involve a little bit of algebra, and hopefully it won't put anybody to sleep, but there is a direct relationship between the market capitalization, the price, and the number of tokens, and I'll show you how that works. It's really not overly complicated, but in this case, if you look at the market capitalization, you see 2562. In the price, if you notice, you see 2562. And the sheer number of zeros that are placed before the price basically goes to show us that they are basing this price off of 100 quadrillion tokens, which is the original mint quantity. So if we go into CoinGecko on the Saitama page and look, you see the total supply, and this is a monster number, but trust me, here's your, up to 100, 100,000, millions, billions, trillions, 100 quadrillion. Now my understanding is this is the initial supply. In reading through the white paper, it does discuss the burn, but it doesn't necessarily talk about the initial supply. We do know that it's a deflationary currency, or that over time the number of tokens are going down that are available in circulation. That's through a burn feature that's built into the software, and I'll kind of show you that here in a minute too. But ultimately, once again, there's this relationship between three elements: the price, the total number of tokens, and then the price multiplied by total tokens is what gives us our current market capitalization. So to illustrate that, if we were to look at, say, Bitcoin, for instance, for that matter, any of these top ones, you can see Bitcoin's current price is 44,854. Its market capitalization is 843 billion. So if we were to look at the circulating supply of tokens, 18,813, multiply it by the current price, we would come up with a market cap of this number here, 843 billion. So here's the part where I hopefully not going to put anybody to snoozeville, but from an algebraic standpoint, basically the price times the tokens in circulations equals the market capitalization. So simple examples of that would be, if we have 100,000 tokens, at $10, the market capitalization is $1 million. If we change the number of tokens, then necessarily we have to change the price to maintain the same market capitalization. Now in a lot of projects, the number of tokens don't change. In Bitcoin, the number of tokens in circulation doesn't change. So as the market cap increases, as new people bring money into the token, then the price has to go up because, again, price times number of tokens equals market cap. In the Saitama token, this number of tokens is going to be gradually decreasing over time. Currently, that burn percentage is 55%. So my understanding is that there should be 45 quadrillion tokens in circulation. And so based on that, this math right here, we have to examine and say, okay, should the price not be maybe double what it is if the number of tokens has been reduced by half? So that's a question that I have out to the development team. It'll be interesting to see what they respond. It's not something I'm overly concerned about because I do think the project is new enough that there are a lot of reporting issues. Coin market cap, for instance, you can search and find Saitama, but you can't really, there isn't a lot of information there. So let's just bounce back in, take a look at it. When I say there's not a lot of information, I mean, it does give us a price, shows that the price action is pretty good. This token's been pretty stable recently, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, up is good. The rank has actually improved a little bit. That's another metric that I personally keep an eye on because my goal is to help the community bring the Saitama token into the top 100 tokens. The further you are, closer you are to that front page, the more views you're going to be seeing. But as you can see, like here's your max supply, which is that 100 quadrillion. Here's their volume. It actually is showing market cap. So we've got a little more information here than what we've had in the past. Number of token holders. Let's see how theirs holds up against the Saitama website, 33,085. So very close. It just depends on where these sites are pulling that information from. So this has actually improved a little bit, but my question to the development team, and if I get a response, which I'm assuming I will because there's still relatively few people involved in the project from a holder perspective, and the development team has shown to be very responsive. I would like an answer for that. I want to know what's going on here. Why is the price that we see here off the market cap based on the original supply when our understanding is that half the tokens have been burned? So it will be interesting to see what they come up with there. With that said, let's take a look at rewards. So I call this channel the Saitama Stacker channel because I'm showing you all of the rewards that I'm stacking up with the Saitama token and their passive income system. So every time somebody makes a purchase, 2% of that total transaction, so if you do $100, $2 of that is going to be burned, and $2 worth of Saitama tokens gets redistributed to a pool of holders. So I've created a spreadsheet that I call the Saitama Stacker Tracker, where in every day I just update what my current token count is. You can see I had a 0 day. That has to do with the fact that I helped my son with the project he's doing. He got a contract to work at a local fair doing the glamorous job of garbage removal for about 35,000 people a day. It's been a horrific job, but a tremendous learning experience. And yesterday I ended up working about 17 hours with him on that project to give him a hand. And so consequently, I didn't get my content out. But today, we just accumulated those rewards into today's rewards. So let's take a look. For transparency's sake, I always try to show you my Coinbase wallet so you can see that the tokens I have, 1,031,799,467,000 and change. That's my current token count. So bring the tracker back up. You can see I've got the 1,031,799,000. Deducted from my previous total, I have another additional 247 million tokens in rewards. Now to get the rewards, you don't have to stake. You don't have to create liquidity pool tokens. You simply just, as a function of buying the token and holding it in your wallet, receive a portion of that 2% redistribution. My total rewards up here in the top, you can see now have I'm over 3 billion in total tokens. Now, how much would it cost to buy 3 billion? Right here's the answer. Based on the current price, about $8. But my thought is, as this continues to increase, so if we were to burn 1 0, $76 would just be the rewards portion. And of course, even better than that would be my total value of tokens, and so on and so forth. But now I think is the time, if you're looking to capitalize on rewards, the amount of distribution over time per individual should be decreasing as the pool of people is expanding that they distribute them across. And that's something that we'll get into. I'll show you how that algebraic curve looks. I know not everybody's a math fan, but um, essentially the rewards are going to be better in terms of token distribution to people who are in the project earlier. So folks, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by the Saitama Stacker channel. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And once again, please like and subscribe to the channel to see my daily rewards updates and receive up-to-the-date information about Saitama Token Project. Hey, I hope, again, you're having a wonderful day. Take care, and we'll check back in with you tomorrow for another Saitama Stacker video.